trading bots, and a reversal on a proposal. I can only be talking about one thing, that's Terra Lunar Classic. We're going to be breaking down exactly what's going on right now over on that chain, as well as some pretty interesting news coming out of Terra CV. Stick around, it's going to be a good one. I'll see you soon. So taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market, a nice move through the course of the evening, certainly for me. 43,400, we saw some pretty good volume inflows, as well as a hold on the price. We're not seeing massive exodus. Now, we could see a little bit of selling from those Bitcoin ETFs. We could see Grayscale once again pushing out at 43.4, given people moving their Bitcoin into other opportunities. But overall market cap 1.67. So we're still a little bit of way to get back up to that kind of 1.7, 1.71 pre-Bitcoin ETFs. But Lunar Classic, well, Lunar Classic has dropped out of the top 100. That's just a reality. We've actually had a pretty flat movement in terms of what's going on. And for a number of reasons, really. We had a couple of proposals. There's been a little bit of kind of confusion, and furthermore. Now, interestingly, a couple of proposals that I wanted to talk about to you guys in this video. Obviously, the L1 Task Force Terra Classic Core Security Upgrade Package doesn't look like that one is going to go ahead. That finishes tomorrow. The Repel Proposal 11889 is an interesting one. This was the pay per job potential, and ultimately that hasn't really transpired. It was done in such a way that this was a governance and how we would move forward, but it hasn't built any development. We've not built anything on the chain. Nothing's really happened. We had one proposal, which ultimately came from the L1 Task Force team, that wasn't accepted. Therefore, that didn't happen. So right now, due to Proposal 11889, we kind of just aren't building, which is never a good thing, particularly where we are. It's never really a good thing. Again, it's talking about repelling it, getting rid of it. Right now, is this the right thing? Is this fundamentally building the chain? Are we supporting growth? The answer is no. It's simple as that. What it does, though, is put us back to the old way, which will be a proposal followed by governance and then potentially automated spend out of the community pool. So we'll see how that all plays out, but definitely one to be curious about. Remember, make sure that you're staking with the validators that you are doing the right thing with. Always important to reference. And again, what we've got, though, is the hodler, the arbitrage trading bot and algorithm. Now, this one is an interesting one that I thought I would bring you guys. This ultimately is put together with a view that it's going to fund, support, you know, kind of do lots of trading and do it. It says the trading bot has the ability to make customers a lot of money in the long run, burn both Lunc and Ustc, multiply the current volume, and also create enough reserves to repeg UST again. Ultimately, what this proposal is saying is that they can build this bot, trade this bot, which will ultimately repeg UST and support Lunar Classic. It's a bold statement to make. I am absolutely not sure. Equally, what it says here, the algorithm makes a minimum profit of 70 to 80% and a maximum profit of 450 to 700% in 30 days, according to those initial test results. Here's the problem you've got. When you put such claims out, you've got to back it up with fact. I want to see lots more to this than what we've got. Obviously, right now, it doesn't look like it's going, and if anything, it kind of looks like it might not be as legitimate as maybe first thought. So some interesting proposals coming through. Again, remember, though, it's important that the validators you're staking with have your best interests at heart. Now, I did want to touch just very briefly on this. Rexy, some of you may well know him from many different things, particularly Terra Vita and a few other bits. But I thought it was interesting just starting to see some of these liquidity pairings coming now on Terra. Remember, they are allegedly going onto a tier 1 exchange, which will be good news. But you can see here some of the pairings that we've got, some with significant volumes as well, which is kind of good news, and continuing to build. Now, what am I talking about? Well, he put a tweet out, says, more good Lunc news coming 11 hours ago, nearly ready. Now, is this the tier 1? Is this another potential exchange burning? Is their Terra Vita and Terra Classic Terraport platform going to move over? It's all pretty exciting if you're in the Lunar Classic community, but be mindful, it might just be another attempt at pushing some volume. I don't know. Time will tell. I think it'll be important to see how it all plays out. One of which, though, I'm definitely interested to see. And obviously, we want to continue the support with Lunar Classic. So what's going on in terms of the stats? 10.9 million is what we burn. If you take a look at ultimately what's going on, we're back above 15% staked, which is good news, supporting the price, ultimately making life that little bit more bearable when it comes to price action on Lunar Classic. But more people are staking. Community pool still looking very healthy, actually. So I do think we should be in a world where we are spending it, but spending it on sensible things, development, marketing the chain, whatever it is. We need to spend it on the right things. Important. What's the price doing? Well, the price right now on Lunc just back above that 10. So we gained back or got rid of that 0. Now, we are still quite significantly below that 200 exponential moving average. We did, though, get the bounce off this 4-hour chart pretty strongly actually, and we'll see if this continues to push up. Likewise, we know there's a significant level of funding going into Luna, and you might be thinking, hold on a minute, 2bit, you're talking about Luna Classic, but we know the two things are linked. So if we can see Luna push up and start to get some positive price action, as well as loading up on liquidity through the Osmosis and Cosmos ecosystem, naturally we see Luna Classic will start to move as well, which I definitely think will be worth it. Remember, all it takes is one good tweet, one view, one price action positively, and we know volume will come back in. Don't forget, we have the Binance burn coming very soon as well. So if you're ready for all of that, make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell on, because we'll have you covered every single step of the way as that drops. But Lunc sitting at the 10.067. We want to see this push. The market's looking pretty good today as well, so we might get a positive move. Don't forget, we'll be back later on this afternoon with another video and our live stream tonight. So definitely come and hang out with us. It'd be great to have you as part of our community. Until then, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of those proposals? I'm definitely interested to think about definitely interested to get your view on that trading bot and ultimately what that actually could mean for Luna Classic. Or do you think it's a lot of nonsense? As ever, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.